My name is RIck Kaulbars. I am a writer, former and possibly again someday stand-up comedian, script writer, done theater, and general miscreant, I guess, trying to earn a living and not be a burden on my family, at least not for my cigarette habits. Seeing students who, I mean, it sounds silly, but seeing students who hold out and get employed eventually, who manage to find their place in the artistic community, and the fulfillment of knowing that you as a teacher didn't rip them off, that you didn't just collect the check, but that you maybe communicated something useful to them that helped advance them in their own chosen pursuits. The most exciting experience about being a writer is that it's very fulfilling to be able to be inspired about something, write it down, and then see it on a screen and know that somebody else either approved or was entertained by it. My most cherished accomplishment, I'd say, would be writing for the Comedy Network series Kevin Spencer. I wrote that for 8 years. I wrote over 60 episodes. And it was the most fulfilling because it was the one for which I had the most autonomy. For those 8 years, I basically just got to sit in my house and write and send it in. And it was very rarely they ever asked for any rewrites. Okay, great, good stuff. And at the end of those 8 years, this might have changed, but at the end of those 8 years, we were at that time Canada's longest running situation-based comedy series that had ever run. I think Trailer Park Boys outdid us, but we had a few moments in the sun there anyway. And no, it was just a very fulfilling project.
It was a really bad thing because he's one of my favorites to watch. You guys are really in for a treat. You're going to love him. Please give it up for RIck Kaulbars.
What is my favorite joke? My favorite bit is, it's not so much a joke, it's just actually my opening bit for my act that I really like.
So, personally, I'm not against athletes who use controlled substances during a competition. I just wish they'd use more interesting substances. Give those figure skaters a laxative. I'd watch. Give the Zamboni driver something to do. And we have the Russian pair coming up for the triple sow cow, and oh, that's gonna cost them. So you're saying you wouldn't watch two-man luge if they had a little Viagra going there?
How do I prepare for an act? Well, in stand-up, it's a case of just getting my head together somewhere where I can pace and go over my act in my head and rehearse a bit. Some comics it's as individual as the comic. Some comics like to party a bit. They don't want to go on unless they've had their beer or their complimentary beer or something. And I've experimented with that, and it doesn't work that well for me. With me, that just saps my energy and makes it more of a breathing exercise. You know, but if I can just pace around, take it easy, and then afterwards know that I'll have my beer then it's all good. What does the future hold for RIck Kaulbars? Only my tax man knows for sure. No. Actually, well, I'm happy that after a year of negotiating, my agent and I finally found our way around to come up. I've been offered an option agreement on a TV series idea I came up with. So a producer, Sharon Buckingham, who's worked with Republic of Doyle, who produced the series Beastmaster and Sticks and Stones, has offered me a 3-year option so that she can represent my pitch Bible idea and take it to the marketplace in Toronto and see if she can sell it. So I'm very excited about that. And otherwise, you just keep writing, even if there's just something like a novel on the background or something, and just so that you can continue to convince yourself, I'm still a writer, damn it. So, but it's all exciting, and if I can keep the kids out of jail, then it's a success.